If you are suffering from an annoying or even unbearable skin condition like eczema or psoriasis, if you're itchy, if you've tried many different things and nothing's helped you, if you want to try to stay off toxic medications, you've come to the right video. Today we'll be discussing what causes these nasty skin conditions and what you can do about it naturally. Hi, I'm Dr. Cori Stern, and this is my channel, Take Control of Your Health, where we try to bring you the truth about health and keep you as healthy as possible without the use of toxic medications. So let's get started talking about these conditions. Eczema and psoriasis, they're a little bit different. Eczema is generally a lot itchier, affects children more often, and looks kind of like a rash. And psoriasis more often affects adults, although there are children that have it, and there are also adults that have eczema. And it's more like plaques or scaling skin, usually not as itchy. Psoriasis can also turn into a whole autoimmune issue where it ends up affecting your joints, and that's called psoriatic arthritis, and your joints actually become degenerated. So what causes these things? And in my world, in my natural health world, anything can cause anything, okay? But any of these kind of conditions, in fact, every condition that I talk about on this channel is caused by some kind of toxins in your body. Originally, that's the original cause. All of these things are just symptoms. So we don't agree with, diseases or diagnoses. This is a way that your body is responding to something inside that's not right. Okay, so in this case, it's your skin that's misbehaving or acting out or objecting to something wrong inside. The first most important thing with these conditions is to make sure that the diet is 100% clean. And what do we mean by that? Well, practically every video on this channel talks about what a clean diet is. So you need to absolutely avoid processed food products. Okay, if it doesn't grow on the ground, grow on a tree, or have a mother and is minimally processed, it's not food. If God didn't create it, it doesn't belong in your body. Okay, so processed food is full of toxins and it causes an immune response. And in some people, that immune response expresses itself on the skin. Now, when we talk about foods, we also have to mention that there are some bodies that just have a lot of food sensitivities. So even if you're somebody that eats really cleanly, if you're following a very clean diet, you still might be reacting to foods that are considered to be good or food, right? So I'll just give you an example. I had a patient who had a very severe red, itchy rash around her mouth. And her diet was beautiful. It was one of the cleanest diets that I've ever seen. And after really doing some detective work and her writing down everything she was eating and when her mouth would flare up, we finally traced it to asparagus. So I'm not suggesting that you give up asparagus. I am saying, though, that if your immune system is overreactive, and it could be overreactive because you have other toxic exposures, because you have a hidden immune challenge, for example, a virus or a parasite or a bacteria or a fungus or yeast that's non-resolving, or if you, let's just say we're born in this condition, you were born with a sensitive reactive immune system because maybe your mom had one. Maybe your mom did some stuff while she was pregnant with you that caused this to be the case. Okay, so even if your diet's very clean, it's still possible that you could be eating something that's making your skin condition worse. And the best way to find that out, well, the best way is to have somebody like me take a look at what you're eating and your symptoms and try to figure it out for you, because it is hard to be objective about yourself. And that is a service that I have available all the time. If you need help with that, we have a nutrition coaching service. It's not expensive. Just reach out to me. My website will be on the description of this video. So what else might be causing these itchy skin conditions or these unsightly skin conditions? So we mentioned toxic food, toxic heavy metals. Where might you be getting exposure to heavy metals? Let's just name some of the more common exposures. Number one, fillings in your teeth that are made out of mercury. Okay, and I'm going to soon be having a holistic dentist do a video with me very soon that you can learn more about that. Antiperspirants containing aluminum, right? So every time you use it, you're loading your body up with aluminum. Vaccines also usually have heavy metals in them, mercury and or aluminum. So you're injecting that directly into your blood if you take them. What else? A lot of rice, at least in the United States, I don't know about in other countries, but a lot of rice in the United States has arsenic in it. So you think you're eating a lot of brown rice because you think brown rice is healthy, and you're loading yourself up with arsenic. There are many other sources of heavy metals. I just named a few. Also, of course, toxic chemicals. Do not use commercial personal care products on your skin. First of all, it's bad for your skin, especially if you have these conditions, but also it's absorbed through your skin and it goes into your bloodstream. So your skin is very, very absorbative, right? So anything you're putting on your skin, it ends up in your body. And I strongly recommend that everything that you use is organic, okay? Everything. So that goes from top to bottom. Your hair products, your whatever you're putting on your face, if anything, including soap, or if you're a woman, makeup, your body soap, your laundry detergent, anything that, we already mentioned antiperspirant, and any household cleaning products that you use that you might be touching or inhaling. All of those are, commercial products are highly toxic. They should be illegal, in my opinion. So those are the toxins that I wanted to mention: foods, metals, chemicals, and then earlier I did allude to hidden immune challenges. So when it comes to skin issues, very often your organs that create drainage in your body are involved. Okay, so drainage organs like your liver, your spleen, your bowels, your kidneys, all of those organs play some role in cleaning out the toxins and cleaning out the gunk from your body. Your spleen moves your lymph out of your body. It recycles. Your liver, is in charge of detoxification. Your kidneys eliminate toxins, and of course your bowels. So if any of those organs are affected for any reason, let's say if you're not having regular bowel movements, what will happen is the toxins will back up into your skin and come out through it. Okay, so it's very important to make sure that you're keeping all of those organs clean. Now, a lot of what we call hidden immune challenges might be living in some of these organs. So parasites have an affinity for the liver. Now, they can be anywhere, but they like to hang out in the liver. And they can, of course, be in your bowel as well, but they're too smart. They don't want to be in your bowel, because then you'll poop them out and then they'll die. So it's so important for you, if you're having a skin issue, to make sure that you are eliminating your bowels regularly, and that you're cleaning, that you're doing things to clean out these organs. And I'll give you some suggestions at the end of the video. So you can have hidden parasites, hidden meaning you don't know you have them. It's not that easy to test for parasites. The only conventional medical test is with a stool test. And again, we just said they don't often show up in the stool. So the technique that I use, it's called nutrition response testing. We actually have an alternative way of checking for parasites, but it could be any hidden immune challenge. It could be a virus. It could be bacteria. You could have had a virus years ago. You could have had a virus as a child, and it's still in there, maybe causing some issues in your body, but you don't know it because it's not a traditional symptom. So it happened recently. I had a new patient who I found a virus going on in his body. And, you know, I in the conversation that I had when I was explaining this to him, he revealed to me that he had had hepatitis B infection in the past that he was on medication for, except that he ran out of the medication, stopped taking it. So the virus was still present, even though he wasn't experiencing any symptoms. That can happen with any virus. It can happen with any bacteria. And fungus it's very common, right? If you have an imbalance in your gut flora, if you don't have enough of the good bacteria, you'll have an overgrowth of bad stuff, an overgrowth of fungus, an overgrowth of bacteria and or parasites. And all of that can end up causing these skin conditions, right? So it's an overlooked source of the problem is an imbalance in your gut flora. So what can we do about it? Well, I have some suggestions for you that I want to discuss, and I'll show you some of the supplements that I use successfully and something topical that I use. But before I do that, I just want to announce something I'm very excited about. I have now partnered with another organization that works as I do to get the truth out to the public, what's really going on out there. There is no monetary exchange between us. We're just supporting each other. I love his stuff. He loves what I'm doing. So we're just, you know, I think it's so great to support other people who are trying to achieve the same goal as yourself, which is to get the truth out to people so that you can be safe and healthy and live a long and healthy life. So I'm delighted to be partnering with HATS, H-A-T-S, Hardcore Awakened Truth Seekers, the most informative truth movement out there. Please join this wonderful organization to gain valuable information and be part of a real community. I'll put the links in the description of my video, and there's a store that you can buy. There's some really cool merchandise. I've actually ordered some t-shirts from there, and it's hats, you know, it has the truth on it, and there's household items, there's pillows, there's towels, there's dishware, cups, and phone cases, all kinds of cool stuff on there. So I hope that you'll check that out and join. No charge to join. Okay, so now let me talk to you about some of the things that you can do if you're suffering with these skin issues, and we want to make sure that you clean out your liver, you clean out your spleen, you're emptying your bowels, and your kidneys are clean. So the first thing that would clean all of that stuff out is one of my favorite products. I'm trying to get a good view of this. It's called Spanish Black Radish from Standard Process. So, you know, most of the supplements I use are from this company, Standard Process, which, by the way, is the oldest nutritional supplement company in the United States. It's over 90 years old. They have their own farm where they grow these Spanish black radishes. I've actually been to the farm and picked the radishes out of the ground and taken a bite out of them. So the Spanish black radish helps to detoxify and clean out and drain all of the organs that we mentioned that are important for drainage. And if you have any kind of pussy stuff going on, or liquid, or anything that shouldn't be there, that also helps to dry it up. So in other words, let's say you have fluid in your ear or something like that, even congestion, Spanish black radish will help. I can't say the name of the supplement too loudly or my dogs will come running in because it's one of their favorites. I use it as treats. Okay, the next thing that I find extremely important for skin conditions is black currant seed oil. Okay, so black currant seed oil is a specific kind of essential fatty acid, linolenic acid, that is excellent for skin, right? It also helps to support the liver. So you're going to get a 2-for-1 with that. And I use this, I take a lot of this, all right? So I think that's part of the reason why at age 58, my skin is doing pretty well. I don't even need a moisturizer on my body because of the black currant seed oil, right? I take a lot of it. I just love it. The next thing I want to talk about is another essential fatty acid. And the name of this supplement is Cataplex F. Cataplex means vitamin. So it's vitamin F. And vitamin F is a different kind of essential fatty acid that most people are not getting in their diet. It is found mostly in raw butter, raw cream, and liver. So if you're not eating a lot of organ meats or raw dairy, chances are you're deficient in vitamin F. Vitamin F deficiency will affect your skin, and it will also make you more vulnerable to sunburn. So this is my secret internal sunburn prevention. I take it myself. I do have pale skin. I have freckles. I do not burn in the sun as long as I'm taking Cataplex F. So the other things that we might want to recommend are liver support, like milk thistle, sorry. Milk thistle is good for cleaning out your organs as well and supporting them. There's also something called chlorophyll. So chlorophyll, the supplement from Standard Process is called chlorophyll complex. Chlorophyll is a superfood, but it is great for cleaning out your liver and your spleen. And it also is anti-carcinogenic. And there's another supplement I love for skin issues called Dermaco. Dermaco comes from the herbal part of Standard Process called MediHerb. And Dermaco is a blend of sarsaparilla, cleavers, Oregon grape, burdock, yellow dock, and yellow dock. So those are all herbs that help support skin health. So most of everything that I just mentioned is available on my website. If you want it, you can go to my website, drcori.com, click on shop Standard Process, and you can order those items. The only thing not available on there is the Dermaco. So if you want that, just reach out to me directly. And then the last thing I want to talk about, I'm actually going to screen share this product that I recommend topically called Melrose. So it's an essential oil blend from Young Living. Now, I'm not saying that you have to use this particular company or this particular product, but I have gotten great results with this for these types of skin conditions, and especially in young people, children who are super itchy with eczema. Applying this, mixing it with a little bit of coconut oil seems to sometimes have a miraculous result. Melrose is made out of melaleuca, which is tea tree oil. So there's two different kinds of melaleuca that are in here, rosemary and clove. So the clove helps with pain as well. So I highly recommend these types of topical treatments to assist in the process. Not saying that alone will do it, but to help with symptoms, to reduce the discomfort while you're getting better, right? So Just to quickly review, make sure you have a clean diet. Make sure, I didn't mention this, but make sure you're staying hydrated. It's especially important for your skin. And so if you need some guidance about what kind of water to drink, we do have a video on this channel called, I think it's called What Kind of Water Should I Drink? Or What's the Best Water Should I Drink? I keep changing the names of my videos, so I don't remember what they are. Making sure that you keep as toxin free as you possibly can by using organic products in your home, on your skin, in your laundry, eating very clean. I think I said that, can't say it enough times. And then cleaning out your drainage organs, your liver, spleen, bowels, and kidneys. If you do have a hidden immune challenge, you might need some further help. So you might need a parasite cleanse. You might need some immune support, right? So if you think you do, please don't hesitate to ask me for help. I'm an expert at helping you with these things. Okay, so that's all I got for now. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And like this video if it helped you, because it helps other people to find it. And please share it with anyone you know that's suffering from a skin condition. And I will be seeing you again very soon. Stay well.